Hello and welcome back to Go. Yet another exciting round of fixtures from the semi-final. For France and Mbappe as they edge closer to back-to-back World Cup trophy, to Messi breaking more records.
Ankara Messi, Ankara Messi, Ankara Messi, Ankara
Yeah,
Messi.
Kemgbe.
Basit, how exciting have you been with Messi and Argentina?
Uh,
Considering the match they played with Croatia.
yeah, definitely. You already know my take on Messi. Messi is an excellent player.
I think
He's
excellent
super.
is an understatement for a
He's
player like
I
Messi.
think excellent is the right word I can get for. I can have for him because honestly speaking, you already know how Ronaldo still remains my goat. No matter what Messi does in what stage and wherever, but with the way he performed against Croatia, I was so impressed. To carry a whole team like Argentina, but I was so scared that might not take them so far to pick up that trophy on Sunday. But nevertheless, against Croatia, they were so impressive. I think you said it in the last episode. They, Argentina took them to the wide positions. Took their midfield to the wide position.
The goals came out
and
from
the goals
there.
came from there. And I think the only error I see from that match is the ref first decision.
Yeah.
And that's the penalty. I think that is a foul from
Yeah,
Alvarez.
I think it's a very controversial decision.
Exactly, and I think that's the issue we've had all along from the World Cup.
Soft penalties.
People have been saying VAR should not intervene too much into the ref's decision, but it's like semi-final, that should not be a penalty. But I think that's I think gave Argentina more motivation to just kill the game as early as possible.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I think for a team like Croatia, a small nation like Croatia, to have that kind of decision go against them early in the match, I think it's a psychological blow. So,
but at the same time, it was a what do you call it? It was a decision that they could still come back from.
Yeah.
They could still come back from.
Definitely.
They had big characters that could carry them, the likes of Modric, Brozovic, and Kovacic. They should have done more. Lovren should have done more and build and boost the team up to know that there's more in the game. There's more to get from the game. But immediately after the penalty, a few moments later, they scored a fantastic goal from Alvarez.
Yes,
so I don't think there's an excuse
for the penalty. I think the second goal is disappointing from Croatian point of view because the issue I had against that match with majority was just because of the ref. There are some decisions that even aside from the penalty, there's some soft decisions on Messi. I don't know because it's Messi.
I disagree about that.
Some free kicks.
I disagree about that.
There's some free kicks that they are blowing and it shouldn't be.
No, let's not talk about. Apart from the penalty, I think the referee was spot on. But like you said, Croatia did not help themselves. They shot themselves in the leg. Because I think the third goal too was, I think you could see that they were playing individually. They didn't play as a team again. You could see that they could have assisted Guardiola from that situation with Messi.
Yeah,
but they left him alone to deal with Messi, knowing that Messi is very tricky.
I think Guardiola is the best defender I've seen in the World Cup so far.
Yeah.
But seeing him defend that way was shambolic. The reason why I said so is because you know who the character you like before the match. They always say you do your assignments on your opponent. So you see someone like Messi, you know what he's going to do or what is expected.
But there are some players that you know what he's going to do, but you can't stop it.
No, you know what in that situation, you know what Messi needs. You need to get closer. He allowed Messi twist too much several times before he could get close. By the time he got close, Messi already twisted him.
But that's because Messi and what they call it was tricky. Messi made him think twice about where he was going to mark from, whether from the right or from the left. Let's end that what they call it that semi-final match between Argentina and Croatia with obviously Messi. Messi broke at least 3 records from the tournament.
Yeah.
To having more assists than Ronaldo.
He has 5 goals and 2 assists in the tournament.
3 assists in the tournament.
Okay,
3 assists in the tournament.
And he broke Batistusta's record of 10.
Yes.
Now he has 11.
Yeah.
And he beating Maradona's World Cup assist record of 7.
And joint most appearance with Mateus in the tournament. So it's been incredible for Messi. And obviously we have to give kudos to Modric. It looks like that will be the what they call it, the last dance for him in the World Cup stage. Let's talk about the experience, France. We should give credit to the African nation in Morocco. What do you think they didn't get right in this match?
I think First of all, Morocco, I think they played a card that was not beneficial for them because you decide to gamble in the semi-final whereby you can make history and enter the final
Yeah.
to be the first African team. But you gamble a lot with the likes of bringing they were having Agad in their first team, first
Yeah.
11 before the match. But when the match started, it's no more in the team.
I mean,
you have Saiz that was struggling, that was subbed off
I was
in
going
Portugal.
to, I was going
And
to wait.
okay,
I was going to wait. I was going to actually say that um and Morocco had half fit squad because you could say a lot of players did not start that would normally start.
Yeah.
Like you see, they removed Mazari in the after
Second
in the first half.
after
The first half,
yeah.
they removed Saiz in the first half.
Yeah.
Agad did not start. Amala did not start out of lack of fitness, and you could see they removed even Amala
Yeah.
in the second half because they didn't play the match fully.
Yeah.
That showed like
I think
how they were lacking
I
in
think
players.
that's what shot them in the foot in the first half because in the early I think first 10 minutes
Yes.
and they got considered I think in the
Fifth minute.
minutes and that was so disappointing to see because okay defeat you mentioned him in your first 11
Yeah.
in the quarterfinal. I think the defender that made the mistake.
Yes. Mick.
El Yamik committing wrongly,
Yeah.
and you know you have size that is not totally fit. I think that opened them up, and they couldn't. In a fit size to stop that ball from going past
Absolutely.
and going through to
Griezmann.
Hernandez and
Griezmann.
to Griezmann and ending up with
To Hernandez.
Hernandez. So I think that's the issue from Morocco. They gambled a
But
lot.
I think they should have
They
also.
gambled a lot. Amrabat didn't look fit enough also.
Yeah.
But the one person that I was so impressed with again, Onai, that
Absolutely.
guy is a star.
He's one touch
He's a
plays.
star. I think
He
he's
plays
the
like
best-
Smith
he's the
Rowe now.
best.
No more Pedri.
I
He
think
plays
he's
like
the
Smith
best-
Rowe.
he's
It's
the
one
best
touch.
player I've seen in the World Cup.
One of the best.
I mean, when I mean the best, I mean not the one
In his
that-
position.
I mean best, like someone that was not known entering the World Cup. I
Yes,
think he's
absolutely.
the best. that I've
He's
seen
playing
in the
for
World Cup.
Angers, the
Angers.
last
So-
what they call it, team in the League 1.
Yes,
And
so-
obviously he was in a non-league football in like 2 years ago. So it's a terrific rise for a player like him.
Yeah.
Let's go on the France perspective.
Okay,
Mbappe and Griezmann. I think Griezmann is back to his best form.
Okay, before we touch that, I think one thing I was impressed with the only part I was impressed from Morocco was the last 15 minutes of the first half. I think they dominated France and maybe the first 10 minutes of the second half. So I think they staked their claim and they introduced themselves to the world stage. And everybody were so impressed.
Yeah.
with
So
their
what
performance in the
about
World Cup.
France? What's your opinion about Griezmann?
Yeah, definitely. I
Mbappe,
think
because I think
Mbappe-
Mbappe got the better of Hakimi. I said Hakimi, his best friend,
Yeah,
to
I
beat
think-
to score the second goal.
I think
To assist the second
yeah, I
goal.
think Hakimi. I think they were too complacent after 70 something minutes, and I think that's what caused them. Mbappe, I rate him very well, but I just feel it's sometimes he plays too soft and expecting a foul, just like Ronaldo.
I think any
sometimes.
big player would do that because you
I-
think and you have the favor of the referee.
Maybe, but I just feel France. Yes, I'm rooting for them to win the World Cup, and I think they are so determined. They have a better squad in general, not the first 11 than Argentina.
To
So
be honest, I care less because from the beginning I said Argentina will enter the final with I think England or Brazil, but at least I got one of my predictions with Argentina.
Yeah.
And I'm still rooting for them.
Yeah.
With Griezmann, I think he's the one taking the
yeah, I think
attacking play.
I think he's more clever now.
Yeah.
Starting
experienced.
earlier in his career, he was a striker, a winger, but now still as an attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
He's winning balls, he's winning duels, and I think that would build well for France against Argentina.
Yes,
in the final.
they
So
could play
that
through
match- that
Mbappe,
match-
play
that
through
match will be so
Griezmann,
key.
play through
And I
Dembele.
think their
They
substitution.
could go directly
Yeah.
to Giroud.
What's your take on this final? That's Argentina France.
Obviously, I'm going with my heart and I'm going for Argentina to win it. I think this is the perfect what they call it fixture for Messi to play in because
definitely.
I mean you could see the way it's now an Argentina Euro with the way they are going to his grandmother's home to sing for to chant his name and so that you could see the connection they have with Argentina. Messi has with Argentina fans now. It wasn't like that before, and obviously it was France that knocked them out in 2018. So
Yeah.
there's
A little bit of revenge
a
from
bit of revenge from and the minds of
Argentina.
Argentines
Yeah.
to get one
On them.
on France. So
Yeah.
I definitely root for France. So far,
France?
sorry, for Argentina.
When we talk about France, you can't say both of them will have their moments in the game.
Yes.
It's about who finishes
Which
well.
finishes
And
well. And I think the team that will have the most what do you call it, the most possession would have the chance to create more chances, which is Argentina. I think Argentina will have more possession.
What's your prediction?
And I'm predicting a 3-1 win for Argentina.
I'm going opposite.
And Messi will
I'm
score.
predicting a 3-1 win for France, and they are winning the competition.
I mean, we'll see. But which player do you think will win the player of the tournament?
I think Messi. I think Mbappe. The reason why, because Mbappe is going to win. They are probably going to get matched. Mbappe will score, then Messi will score, and because France will win the World Cup, I'll go for Mbappe.
And I'll go for Argentina, and I'll go for Messi.
Let's see what will happen by then.
Yeah.
Then, if you are to, for example, I think, if you are to select, aside from Messi, which player do you think needs to show in this game, and you think that they are going without him? You definitely we don't have
Without
Messi. Without Messi, aside from Messi, which other Argentina player?
I mean, I think I obviously see Alvarez showing because he's only one goal behind, what they call it, and 1 or 2 goals behind Messi and Mbappe now.
Yeah.
So I see him obviously performing in the final. I see Enzo Fernandez performing, and definitely it will be nice to see Di Maria end up his international career possibly with a goal against France also.
I definitely, but me, I think I don't really have much. Everybody has been turning up for France, but I think one person aside from Mbappe that needs to show up is both Lloris and Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni needs to keep Messi quiet, and once he can do that, I think
make sure Messi does not drive him wild.
Tchouaméni is young enough to cope with Messi's pace and energy. So I think that's all. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And probably we might go to the street and
exactly. I was going to say that.
So
I think we should go to the street
and actually have people's opinion on the final. And
yeah,
see what happens.
No,
Yes.